It's weird. I don't know. All right, what's going on, everybody? What's going on? Well, we squidding it today. I'll tell you why. Squidding it today, but I'll tell you a little bit why. A little bit why. So, squidding it a little bit right now. I just wanted to kind of take the bike out a little bit and address some things, man. So there was a lot, well, I ain't gonna say a lot. There were a few people that were butthurt because I was talking about the S1000 being like the new Gixxer. Some people took offense to that. There she goes, she's back over there. Some people took offense to that, and I don't really know why they took offense to it. I was simply trying to say that in 2024 and 2025, the Gixxer has become less of a squid bike because it seems like the BMW S1000RRs are everywhere on the road, and it seems like almost every single new rider who just got their license within the last like 6-7 months are going out and they're buying a leader bike, and the leader bike of their choice is the BMW S1000RR. So it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy that such an expensive bike is the first choice for most people. I just think it's kind of crazy. I don't think anything is wrong with it though at the same time. I was just kind of saying, like, for me in my experience, like, that was always my dream bike for quite a long time. And it always seemed like it was very, very hard to obtain because of the price and then the uncertainty because you didn't really see too many people out on them. Shout out to Cloth and Craft, baby. But now they're everywhere, you know what I mean? I can't ride around the city without seeing one. I need to redo these decals too. Gotta get them redone. But yeah, you can't go anywhere without seeing a BMW, man. Rarely do I see M1000RRs, but the S1000s are everywhere. So it is, to me, it's I don't know, it's a sticky situation. And the only reason, I don't even talk bad about the bike. The only thing is that now seeing everybody on it, it just seems like it's not as special to me anymore when I literally see everybody has it, you know what I mean? So that's just me. That shouldn't be everybody's experience. I don't know how my triple tree got scuffed up right there. Yeah, it's not everybody's experience. It's just me personally. It's like, if I got one, I would have to customize it pretty heavily because everybody around here has it. And they all kind of look the same around here. Everybody's got like little bitty carbon fiber bits on it and stuff like that. What the heck? Okay, you know, and the Gixxers as well. I mean, like, to me, I just don't see that many of these out here at all. Not that the 1000s, not the newer models. They're kind of far and few now. I see BMWs everywhere, so. If I do upgrade, I'm definitely looking more towards Ducati or Aprilia. That's just my current mood. I don't know, they're not necessarily rare, but in this area especially, you just don't see too many of them around. It is what it is. I like the styling of them, and you know, is a BMW still on the radar? Indeed, it is, but again, it's just not as special to me anymore, like I said, in the current environment right now. But the Gixxer is hard to beat, man. I'm just really surprised that more people don't go out and get these. And we were talking in the comments on one of my videos, and we were actually discussing the reason why there are so many BMWs on the road, and it's because it's an influencer bike, you know what I mean? It's an influencer bike. It's like probably the most widely exploited bike or shown bike on Instagram specifically, and I think it's all over the net that everybody just runs and gets it. It's got tons of wheelie control, it's got all the electronics, it's got everything that you would want, and so I think it's just kind of like a perfect bike, and so everybody's running out to get it. But we were talking about regrets, and I personally felt the regret of getting a bike that I didn't necessarily want, but I got it because everybody kind of pushed towards getting it. And if you don't know what that is, that's when I bought my first Harley Davidson. I did like the styling of the Harley Davidson, the Sportster 48, back in 2012. I got the Sportster 48 and I fell in love with it. It looked really, really good. I passed up on the BMW at the time, the S1000 at the time, And I regretted it. I regretted it because I just didn't, once I started riding the Harley, I just realized that it wasn't my type of ride. And at that point, I couldn't turn it back in. I couldn't sell it back or anything like that. And so I just had to learn to love it. And I didn't ride that thing at all. Like, I really didn't ride it a lot when I first got it. I had put like 500 miles on it between the time that I got it and then almost like a year later before I left to go to Germany, before I was stationed there. And so I didn't really ride it much in Germany because it snowed a lot. And it's just, you know, it was a bike that I had that I was paying for that I didn't ride because I didn't like it. So I had to really like learn to love that bike. And that's crazy. My Meta glasses just said it's too hot. It's really hot right now. It's baking right now. It's over 100 right now outside. And so, you know, I could relate to the comments that from my video when we were chatting and saying like, you know, a lot of these guys are going to go out and get a bike just because it's an influencer bike, because they think that that's the bike that they should have, and then they're going to regret it. You know, some of them are going to regret it. And like I said, the BMW S1000 or a leader bike for many as a starter bike, it may sound cool in theory, but when you get on there, you know, if you're not confident in your riding skills, especially if you're brand new, you're not gonna feel very confident riding it with so much power, you know what I mean, things like that. A lot of people end up selling bikes because they're like, it's too much power for me. It's too much power for me. And so that's the only reason why I think starting on a leader bike is kind of iffy, because again, being motivated to ride because you're seeing everybody online riding versus getting the bike and feeling the bike and riding the bike. Sometimes you may have a little bit of regrets, like maybe I shouldn't have done this. You know, I have no idea what I'm doing, you know, kind of thing. So, you know, it's crazy, but it can happen to you. You know what I'm saying? It can definitely happen to you. This thing, this thing is amazing. You ain't gonna be disappointed, man. Not with a Gixxer. I would say go with the lowest price point. Go with a Japanese bike if you're gonna get a leader bike, something that's like 2018 or higher, 2017 or higher. It's gonna have all of the electronics that you need to have the confidence to learn how to ride, honestly. So take my word for it. Take my word for it. Don't go spend 25 grand on a bike to regret it. If you end up regretting it, you ain't gonna regret a Gixxer. Tell you that right off the bat.